Hello everyone, I hope everyone's having a great day. Welcome back to Sacred Arcana Tarot. This is Brandy. We're going to be doing another love reading today. Yay! The question is, will they come back? So there's not going to be any, I'm not going to draw any clarifiers, but there's going to be about 5 cards that will give us the general overview of whether or not they will come back. So we have group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. All right, the readings will start now. Hello, group 1. If you chose this wonderful marble-ish kind of card, then this reading is for you. I'm going to lay out the cards and then we'll get to the reading. Okay, group 1. This is a very beautiful reading. So this card is going to represent yes or no. This is going to be the outcome, and this is going to be any advice that Spirit wants to give you. This is your theme, and this is going to be any last minute messages from Spirit. Okay, so let's get to it. You have the King of Cups in the yes or no position. For me, this is a yes. The King of Cups is someone who really understands their emotions. They know when to control their emotions. They don't let their emotions overtake them. And you know how sometimes you can make an emotional decision. You're like, oh man, I shouldn't have done it when I was so emotional. This person has learned how to control that aspect of it. He's very much in touch with his emotions. He has no problems telling someone that he loves them, but at the same time, he doesn't let those emotions overwhelm his thoughts and overwhelm his decision making. So here, I'm going to say yes. Now, let's look at the outcome. The outcome is the King of Swords reversed. This is someone who really, really has a handle on their thoughts normally when this is upright, but since yours is in reverse, I have to say that this is someone who overthinks things. They overanalyze. They are always trying to analyze what they can get out of the relationship, what's coming for the relationship, what's next. This is the type of person that takes all joy out of the relationship. So what Spirit is saying here is, while yes, this person will most likely come back into your life, it's up to you not to overanalyze the relationship and push them away like what may have happened before. I mean, this almost feels like you overthought to the point that this person was driven away. They're like, you know what, I can't deal with this drama all the time where it's like, where have you been? What are you doing? You know, where is this going? What's happening next? It's like, oh my gosh, it's okay. So Spirit says you've got to work on that. You've got to work on those thoughts. You've got to get comfortable with yourself. Now, the advice that Spirit has is the 10 of Wands. Usually this is the card of burdens. Like, you know, you see the person, they've got 10 sticks on their back and they are really, they look really, really tired. In this case, she's already come over the mountain. You know, she's already done a lot of her journey and a lot of the work. She's got everything with her. So Spirit is saying that if you can work through those thoughts that just seem to barrel through your head, you're going to get through this. You know, you are going to reach a point where you're like, you know what, I can't keep carrying this burden of negative thoughts. I've got to work on myself. And that's a good thing. Your theme is meditation. To see more clearly, close your eyes. Now, I think Spirit is telling you here that you need to meditate. You need to take the time for self-care, because only until you can take care of yourself can you exude the love that you're looking for. And this person is ready. This person he's like, yep, I'm ready to go. I'm just waiting on the other person. And Spirit is saying, you know, you have all that you need to work through this, but the key is you've got to work through it. If you don't work through it, then even though they may come back, they're going to leave again. All right, one last little bit of advice. We have tranquility here. wow, if that doesn't go with meditation, I'll kiss your ass. You have really got to work on calming that inner mind of yours. You're going to drive yourself nuts if you don't take time to unwind, to take control of your energy and your thoughts. You are just going to spray that all over this person that's coming back into your life, and that's going to be overwhelming for them. And honestly, it's not fair to them. If you're constantly throwing your issues and your energy and your negativity at this person, they're not going to want to stay. They're not going to want to stay around for that. I wouldn't stay around for that. So work on your thoughts and these issues through meditation. That's going to bring you that tranquility that you need, so you can let this other person and the relationship grow the way it's meant to grow. Okay? Wow, group 1. Nice reading. Let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. I hope it did. So hit that like button, tap that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell in the corner that lets you know when I upload new videos. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, group 2, if you chose this beautiful multicolored card here, then this reading is for you. I'm going to quickly lay out the cards and then we'll get to your reading right now. Okay, group 2. My goodness. This energy for this one is, it's interesting. So let's go through the cards first. This is yes or no. This is the outcome. This is any advice that Spirit has to give you about. This is your theme for the reading, which for you guys, it's harmony makes the song of life sweeter. So you guys might be in disharmony. You could be working through some inner issues, some inner negativity, inner thoughts. This card is also, this is like any random message that Spirit wants to give you. It doesn't necessarily have to be about this question. So let's look at this. Number 1, yes or no? 6 of Cups. For me, the 6 of Cups, not only is it focusing on someone that's looking on the past, but 6 of Cups, it's no. It's someone who is just looking backwards at only the good times, and they are not really seeing the reality of what was. They want the feelings that this memory invokes. So whoever it is you're thinking about, you're wondering, are they going to come back in your life? I don't think so. If they did, it would surprise me. It's definitely someone that you dated in the past, but it almost feels like someone you dated maybe in high school, or was one of the first people that you actually started, really dating, not like, grade school dating where you go and sit beside each other at the cafeteria lunch. This feels more like someone you have a deep past with. And especially looking at the other 2 cards, you are missing this feeling. Apparently, this is someone that you may have had a long relationship with, definitely had a deep soul connection. This almost feels like a soulmate or a twin flame kind of relationship, and they don't always stay in our lives. And this feels like they came in and taught you a lesson, some kind of lesson that you were meant to learn, and then it was in your chart for them to leave. You learned what you were meant to learn, and then they moved on. And that's hard, especially when you have such a deep connection with someone like this. The outcome is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is someone who really, they love the idea of being in love. And the fact that this is someone, this is upside down. I get the feeling that you almost feel like this is the only person that you could ever be with. That, like, this is it. This is the only one that ever really mattered. This is the only one you're ever going to feel this way with. Man, that's a hard reading. That's a really hard reading. So let's look at the advice. Spirit has the 5 of Wands in reverse here. Normally this is when, it's almost like petty little grievances. Things that aren't like really big. they're just small and petty. The fact that it's turned upside down makes me think that this is something that you've already gone through. You may have had some issues with this person, and that's why you separated. They could have really been the type that kind of got your, for lack of a better term, knickers in a knot. I mean, this is when you fight. There's in-group fighting. You could be fighting with yourself. You could be fighting with others. But this feels more like it has to do with this relationship. Like there was a lot of infighting between the two of you. And Spirit says, be wary of that. Be mindful not to let these tiny arguments really creep up within the relationship, because the pettiness is not going to bring a good relationship. I really hate seeing this Knight of Cups here, especially in reverse. That just, it makes me go, oh no. It's like you're not open to a new love. It's like you're just not, unless it's this person, you're not interested. But Spirit is saying you need to get rid of that. Yes, you've got that infighting where you're probably arguing with yourself, where you're like, maybe this wasn't the person. Maybe my person is, still to come. You're going to have more relationships, but this person definitely was special. This person was someone that you were meant to be with, and this person was someone that was meant to teach you a lot. And once they taught you the lessons that they were meant to bring to you, it was time for them to move on. And you've got to accept that. But you can't just say, well, that's it, I'm done with love. If you do that, you're going to have more karmic lessons to come. You're going to have to do this over and over again until you learn that you can have more than one love in life. So let's look at this card. We've got inspiration. You need to do something that's really going to bring out the joy and it's really going to make you blossom. You see how beautiful the flower is here? I mean, it's gorgeous. You've lost your inspiration in life. And Spirit says that you really need to take a moment and reflect on yourself and go, where do I want to go from here? It may be, if this is bothering you to the extent that it feels like, that you need to talk to someone about it. You're really going to have to work on rebuilding the harmony that's inside of you, because it's broken. With this that you're saying, no, I don't want to love again, that harmony is broken, because you need to have that within you, where you are available for love and you're there for love, not just with others, but with yourself. This just feels like it's dried up. That love within you is dried up. Wow, group 2, this is a pretty heavy reading, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I hate that. But be mindful, be aware, take a deep breath, and know that you're not alone in this world. All right, I hope that you got something out of this reading, guys. Give it a thumbs up. If you did, hit that subscribe button in the corner. Ding that bell notification that lets you know whenever I upload new videos. And I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, group 3. If you chose this beautiful card right here with the pink running into green, this reading is for you. I'm going to lay out the cards first, and then we'll get to your reading. Okay, group 3. Wow, what a reading. So let's go over the cards. This card represents the yes or no answer. This card represents the likely outcome. And this card is any additional advice that Spirit wants to give you. It is your theme for this reading. And then this is just any added information that Spirit wants to provide. So let's look at your theme. Your theme is trust. Trust your intuition. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge. And this is connected to your third eye. So you really need to trust yourself. You really need to trust those little feelings that you get that come into your mind, that maybe you get a butterfly fluttering. I get kind of a flutter in my chest when I know my intuition is talking to me. So you might as well. So trust your intuition. Trust yourself. You know the answers. So let's look at this. Yes or no? The Fool. She's getting ready to just fall backwards into this beautiful pool of energy and light. For me, this is a yes. This person is going to be coming back into your life, almost like they're jumping back into your life. So you may not hear from them for, gosh, a long period of time, and then all of a sudden, poof, they just fly in. You're going to be happy, but you might be a little surprised at the way that they come barreling back into your life, and that's okay. The outcome is good. The outcome is the Page of Cups. This is someone that's a dreamer. This is someone that believes in love. This is, you know, that moment when you say, oh, I'll believe it when pigs fly. Well, he's flying. He's right there and he's flying. So this is almost like a miracle card. And you might feel this way. You might feel like it's a miracle that they came back into your life. You may have ended on a bad note with this person, or this person may have just kind of disappeared out of your life. But when they come back, you're going to feel like it's just, basically, it's just a miracle. I mean, you just can't believe it. You're like, wow, I didn't think they'd come back like this. Now, this card is any added advice that Spirit wants to give you. The Queen of Pentacles is reversed. The Queen of Pentacles is very much a loving and devoted mother figure. She takes care of her family. She takes care of those around her. In this case, with it being upside down, you might be the type that smothers people, in that you never let them learn to make the mistakes in life that will allow them to grow. So Spirit is saying you need to be aware that you have a tendency to do this. It's kind of like an enabler, where you just let them never fall on their face, you know, like you don't buy them a bicycle because you're afraid they're going to fall. Well, of course they're going to fall. They have to learn how to balance themselves on the bicycle, and they learn that through falling. But you want them to skip that step. You want to protect them, and you want to make sure that they are safe and that they are never hurt. But when you do that, you're denying them the ability to grow and to learn on their own. And that's part of the journey, is to learn the lessons that you're meant to in this life. So maybe you smothered them. That could be one of the reasons why this relationship didn't work out to begin with. You were too busy trying to mother the person. You were too busy trying to make sure that they had everything they wanted. And it almost has a feeling of as if they resented you for that, because they were not allowed to make their own choices. They were not allowed to have their own failures that they could claim as their own. So be mindful of that. Spirit is saying be really mindful of that going forward when this person comes back. Okay, so the last little message is gratitude. I love this. I think this is a really great message. Bluebells. And then you've got the beautiful dragon butterfly here. Do you have gratitude in your life? Are you thankful for what you have? Are you thankful at the opportunity for this person to come back into your life? Spirit is saying if you view the world with a heart of gratitude, you'll always have everything you need and want. Spirit wants you to know that gratitude will bring you the peace that you are looking for. And that's a pretty big message. I think most of us are looking for some level of peace in life. So be mindful of gratitude. And it can be small things. Start small. Say, you know, I'm grateful for waking up in the morning. I'm grateful for having a roof over my head. I'm grateful for this breakfast I'm about to eat. It doesn't have to be large things. It can be small things. Okay, group 3. So quick overview. Yes, this person is going to come back into your life. You are going to feel as if everything is happening like magic, like miraculously, because look, pigs are flying, they're back. But be mindful in how you treat the people around you. You can overmother them, you can smother them in love, and you're not helping them and you're not helping yourself. Trust yourself, trust your intuition. It will always be faithful to you and it will guide you where you're meant to be. And don't forget to have gratitude. Gratitude for the life you have and the things that are within your life. All right, group 3, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Give it a thumbs up, please. Hit that subscribe button. Ding that bell notification on the side. It lets you know when I upload new videos. And I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, group 4. Last but not least, if you chose this beautiful orange card here, this is your reading. I'm going to lay the cards out and then we'll get straight to it. Okay, group 4. Oh my goodness. This is very, very interesting. So let's go over the cards first. This is your theme for the reading, letting go. This card represents the yes or no answer. This card represents the most likely outcome. And this represents any added advice that Spirit wants to give you. And this is just anything that Spirit wants to add. It doesn't necessarily have to be about love in this reading, but it could be. So let's start with your theme, letting go. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it is the first step towards success. So this is from the Chakra Love Oracle, and this is the sacral chakra. Do you have a tendency to want to control the outcome of everything? Are you the type that has to have a plan that is detailed, outlined? Do you have like sub-outlines where you have everything completely planned out? Sometimes you need to let go of that rock hard control, and you just need to be open to the flow of life and to the flow of Spirit, because sometimes you can actually clog up what is coming for you if you are so focused on controlling the pathway, because sometimes you have to diverge, and sometimes Spirit says, no, that's not quite the lesson you're meant to learn. You need to learn it over here. So be mindful of letting go. Just relax that control just a bit. So let's look at this. Yes or no? King of Wands. This is someone who's an entrepreneurial spirit. And for me, this signifies yes. Yes, this person is going to come back into your life. This person is they're very comfortable in their skin. They don't have to show how strong they are. See the lion in the background? They just know. They emit their own frequency. It's like they are just so comfortable where they are in life and so comfortable in their skin that they don't have to force it. So definitely a yes here. I would say yes. They are coming back into your life. Now, the possible outcome is the High Priestess upside down. Are you ignoring the messages that are coming your way? Like you might be seeing these little like numbers, 333, 444. You might be seeing coins. You might be seeing feathers that Spirit is trying to leave for you to alert you that this person is coming. You're ignoring them. And it could be that you are so focused on your life and getting the outcome that you want that you're completely missing the big picture. You're really missing the big picture. So if you're not careful, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss this person coming back into your life. It could be one of those deals where you're so focused on being in control that things don't work out to where you can meet them. Okay, so let's say you are plotting your life path and you're like, okay, I should be here, then I should be here, then I should be here. Well, Spirit is saying, relax that. If you hold on to that too much, you're going to miss the signs that say, maybe you shouldn't be at point B just yet. Maybe you should skip C. You're going to miss out. So be mindful of that. Be very, very mindful of that. Spirit's advice, temperance. You need to work on balance. You guys really, really need to work on your balance in life. This really does feel like you are, I hate to say it, almost like control freaks, where you want things to be done a certain way. You want things to happen in a certain way. You want things to occur on in your time frame and not in others. And Spirit is saying you've got to balance that out. You have really got to work on letting go of the control, letting go of this feeling that if you're not in charge, if you are not controlling the situation, then it's not going to go your way. Spirit says, no, that's not true. In fact, that's a fear-based reaction. That is you fearing the possibility that things may not go your way. Well, you have to realize that sometimes Spirit makes you go through a lesson. So once you get once this person comes back into your life, then you can appreciate them more. So if you're so focused on the control aspect of it, you're gonna miss the gift that is coming your way. So be mindful of that. You've really got to work on your balancing of energy, balancing of emotions, balancing of your thoughts. And you start by letting go of that control, letting go of fixating on where the outcome is. You've got to let that go. Now, Spirit is also saying that you need to, this is from the Enchanted Blossoms Oracle. I love this. It's beautiful with the flowers and then the dragon butterflies. This card is elegance and the flower is lily. Spirit is saying you need to bring some elegance into your life. And you need to be aware of the elegance that is around you. And you may be thinking, elegance? What are you talking about? Are you talking about like glass slippers? No, I'm talking about the way a bird flies in the air, how graceful they are. I'm talking about how a certain song affects you. There is an elegance in the notes that are to be found in that song. It's similar to gratitude in that you appreciate what is before you. In this, you see the elegance of everything that is before you, whether it be an animal, a song, even an emotion. You need to be aware of that. So basically, Spirit is saying tap into nature, tap into your center more, and let go of the outcome. And if you do that, this person's going to come in and it's going to be different. It's definitely going to be different. Wow. Well, group 4, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you got something out of it. Hit that like button if you did. Tap that subscribe button. Ding that bell notification in the corner. Lets you know when I upload new videos. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and I'll see you next time. Bye.